The Angry Chicken is a production of Amove TV. Bookmark amove.tv for more gaming and esports shows. The Angry Chicken is directly supported by listeners like you via patreon.com/TAC.
Everyone, get in here! Ready for action! I've got the beast in my sight.
A podcast about Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. This is the Angry Chicken.
Greetings and welcome back, everyone. This is the Angry Chicken, specifically our Patron Hangout for November. And it's funny saying welcome back because if you're watching live, we literally just wrapped the normal Prime episode of the Angry Chicken. But Willie Dills Gregory is here, Jocelyn Moffat is here, and I, Garrett Weinzierl, am here. Thanks for sticking around along both Jocelyn Dills and chat room of patrons hoping to call in. The Skype button that lets me add people as they call is still missing for no reason whatsoever, so you're going to have to message first. So message the Angry Chicken Skype account, and then I will bring you in as space allows. So going to have to do it that way because Skype is being Skype, which at this point I'm just saying is working as intended. Are we in agreement on that? Yeah?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
They probably took it away because it was, I don't know, too confusing or
too convenient.
Too something. I don't know. Skype.
just too convenient. Just too convenient. All
like,
right.
Oh, it works? Yeah, no, we don't want
no, we have to get rid of that.
Yep. Well, I've already got Cheesy Bob who messaged saying I'm dancing like a monkey is what he sent us. Oh, no, that's his little status thingy. But maybe he's dancing like a hosen. Welcome back, Cheesy Bob.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going all
Greetings.
right. How are you?
What's up, man?
Doing fine.
Fantastic. Did you have a topic of discussion? I mean, there's a lot of Hearthstone stuff to talk about, but I mean, we could also talk about pizza toppings.
Ooh, pizza toppings. Now I want pizza, Garrett. You should know better than to talk about pizza at 6 o'clock at night. I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Since it's the first call, I think I'm gonna opt for a Hearthstone thing. I want to ask if you've ever
Wise
had any
choice.
Hearthstone dreams.
Hearthstone dreams? Like things that we want to happen, or like do we do we dream about Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Well, so this happened to me a few weeks ago, back before we knew the name of the new expansion. I think it was like right before it was announced officially.
Mm-hmm.
And like I dreamed, like I woke up and I was like, I know the name of the new expansion. And then I didn't.
Oh, so you're telling us you're not actually psychic. I thought this was going to go to a weird psychic place.
Change his
that'd
name
be
to
cool,
Clairvoyant
but,
Bob.
But it just made me think. I'm like, do you ever like play like dream where you're like winning, like playing a Hearthstone game, or like you like dream you get legend, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't have legend.
I haven't had those specific dreams, but I've definitely had a few. I've had a few where I've been like the host of some big Hearthstone event for obvious egotistical reasons. But the most fun one I've had that's Hearthstone related was this was over a year ago, because it was before the first time I had ever gotten to take a tour of Blizzard campus. And I had a dream that I was taking my first tour of Blizzard campus, and I was getting shown around the Team 5 office, and Ben Brode was like, sit your ass down, we're putting you to work. And he started like yelling at me about what to do, which was really out of character because I've met Ben, and he's one of the kindest people I've ever met. But it was hilarious. Like I woke up thinking it was one of the funniest damn things I've ever had a dream about. And then I was also very sad that I woke up and was no longer working at Blizzard.
I've definitely had like Hearthstone like playing dreams.
Yes, me too.
Where like I fall asleep and then I'm playing Hearthstone in my sleep. Like I always but that happens like it hasn't happened in a really long time. But that happens like with anything where I'm just like doing a lot of it all of a sudden, right? So like when Legion came out and I was playing a lot of WoW, Legion dreams, Hearthstone dreams, and I could not remember a detail. Couldn't tell you anything, but I know that I've woken up and been like, damn, I'm really into Hearthstone, huh? Like, I fell asleep and was still playing Hearthstone. I've also fallen asleep while playing Hearthstone, so you know.
Not lately though. I'm so sad.
No, I'm much better now. Yeah.
Now the question is, did you dream about playing Hearthstone when you fell asleep playing Hearthstone?
Probably, because like I used to have the headphones on, and so I was still listening to Hearthstone sounds, but I have no recollection.
I have had dreams where, kind of like the dreams where like you wake up in the morning and you fall back asleep, but you don't actually realize you've fallen back asleep, and you like dream that you've gotten up and showered and getting ready and stuff. Has that ever happened to you guys? I've had
yes.
dreams like that about like prepping for TAC.
Yes, no, I've totally had those. But although there's always something off, and I've like, you know, you're just in your underwear or something. I've had those stupid cliche dreams. But you know, I like before CreateCon, I was having a lot of anxiety dreams about that going wrong, like going up in in flames or something, and just screwing up or getting up on stage and not being able to talk. I have a lot of BlizzCon dreams after BlizzCon. It's like we're still partying and things are still nuts.
I dreamed one time that I missed Lethal at BlizzCon, then I woke up and it was actually Wreckful. So it was all good.
Yeah, I can't think of any dreams of playing Hearthstone, though. I've had a lot of Hearthstone-related dreams, but not about just playing the game itself. But
so there's an actual term for it. It's called the Tetris effect, where they found that people who played Tetris would often then dream about playing Tetris. And like some games are more effective at it than others. Apparently, for this study, they were doing some sleep study to figure out like video games and dreams and stuff. There was some like a downhill skiing arcade game that was really effective at triggering it. Apparently,
Ski Free. I
think.
Hope.
No. I think the main one is it's how much concentration you're using. So I've never had a Hearthstone playing dream, but I've had a Heroes of the Storm playing dream before.
I actually have a lot of Heroes of the Storm dreams, and it's specifically like I don't remember much about the dream, but I specifically remember the sensation of left hand on the keyboard, right hand on the mouse, and doing my my hero's micro, like, because I get into a rhythm with certain characters, especially Kael'thas. And I've definitely, especially like on Team League night when we were up to like 2 in the frickin' morning chaining Heroes games. That night I had a lot of Heroes dreams. And I woke up like feeling like my mouse hand was sore. Probably because it actually was. But
could it have been sore from other things?
You're probably doing the motions in your sleep was probably what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we could go. I mean, why are you so certain that it's my right hand? I mean,
well, probably your dominant hand, right?
My dog, by the way, dreams all the time and is always doing like, he does the whole thing. He's like, yep, and he's got the things going, and I'm like, he's playing Hearthstone right now.
Sleep barks are the cutest thing about dogs, just the cutest damn thing. Baileys are adorable. They're just these little, just like. It's I love it.
Have you seen the video of the dog that's running in its sleep and then like wakes up, gets up, and then runs straight into a wall?
I have.
I have not. Oh,
it's one of my favorite videos. It's just like wake up and like I'm supposed to be running, and then just slams into a wall because it's not awake all the way.
Yeah, I'm now that Dills has his dog. I'm trying to coax Bailey over here, and he's just looking at me like, "You want me to move? You're a dog, not a cat, dude. Come on, get over here."
Yo, I don't do that, man. I do my own thing. Yeah, what's up, buddy? We were talking about you. All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's weird. Let's just put it that way. I certainly play enough video games in my waking hours. I don't necessarily need to dream about them, but I don't really have a whole lot of control over that. So. Well, thanks for calling in, Cheesy Bob.
Right. That's it for me for now. Talk to you later.
See ya.
All right, dude.
All right. Josh tried calling in. Let's see if we can add him to the call. He's getting bunny ears and what I'm assuming is an old photo. But, Iggy. Iggy is a handsome pup.
He's so freaking cute.
He is.
And he's just so all about the snuggles.
Well, hello, Josh. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
What is your topic, sir?
Well, two things.
Okay.
So first of all, inviting everyone to the 8th Dills of Christmas,
Ah, that's right.
where
The
we will
milkshake
be,
day. Yes.
where we will be 8 milks a shaking.
Ooh.
That's right. He's this is the premier milkshake player in North America right here.
I am the Wisconsin milkshake player. He is the California milkshake player, and together we own all of milkshake.
That's
I
right.
see.
That's right. We've not scheduled the 12 Dills of Christmas yet because I'm going to
That's
be
why-
in California for actual Christmas, so I have to
Yep.
figure out exactly when it's going down. But-
That was going to be my next question: is when are the dills of Christmas?
So yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be something like the 25th is Christmas. It'll be something like the 10th through the 22nd or something like that.
Yep.
Okay. That's all right. I can work with that. I can work with
Yeah.
that. I'm excited about it, dude. I'm really
shifting Christmas this year.
That's fine.
Yeah.
well. It's
Understandable.
It's Dillsmas, not Christmas. I mean,
Yes.
technically
No,
Dill's.
still Christmas. Look, I am not one to have a war on Christmas. It is still Christmas, but it's the 12 Dills of Christmas.
Mm.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right.
And this year
Hey.
we're not going to make look, for milkshake night we'll have like White Russians or something, but we're like peppermint White Russians.
I was going to come up with 8 milkshake themed drinks.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
God.
that's a lot of milk-based drinks.
Oh my.
It's a lot of dairy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
dairy.
But what I
They might not all be drinks.
yeah, exactly. So last year I tried to make like a different drink each night, and it got a little rough. It was hard to do. Like I had a lot of ingredients. So I think what this year I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a giant like vat of wassail, which is like a Christmassy ale drink.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just going to do like that. We're going to keep things simple. And then we'll have like
Okay,
pepper
well,
snacks or something.
I will make it available for other people to have while they're
Okay.
watching the stream.
Oh, really?
Fantastic.
Oh, cool.
Can I
Looking-
go and can I just visit Steak and Shake because those milkshakes are fantastic.
This was the other thing. I was going to see if I could try and get some sponsors like
Ooh.
Steak and Shake. That would be so awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be most excellent. That would be most excellent. Was there?
all for it, man.
So what was your second thing, Josh?
Second thing was I still haven't completed the tack trick.
Oh, yep, that's right. I saw a whisper about this the other day, but I forgot.
Yes. I've played Joss. I've played Dills. I've yet to play Garrett.
Ah,
Which would be awesome if we could milkshake together.
I'd be down for milkshake versus milkshake, or milkshake versus
Or
like an
milkshake
equally
versus whatever.
Yeah.
my silly deck of choice, which would probably be Evolve. Evolve versus
Yeah.
milkshake, maybe.
I'm down.
So that could be it, or maybe Overload Shaman. Especially if it's after.
You
After
gotta wait
Thursday.
for Devolve to come out, and then you go all Devolve Shaman.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 2 days left, so.
And if you know he's going to be stealing your stuff, you should probably make a really terrible deck.
and just
Steal
Well,
that
my-
stuff.
Counter the milkshake.
yeah, my
The,
Evolve
the,
deck
the
is
version that we play involves, or the version that I play involves Malkazar, so there's already crappy stuff in my deck.
Yeah, that's true.
so I'll make my Evolve deck. Its win condition is hope Evolve gives me good minions because all my minions included will just be crap. So that if he steals them, he's got
Oh, there
nowhere
you
to go.
go.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
That is a very sound strategy.
I like it. I'm going to try and counter your milkshake deck, Josh.
Hey, I'm
There's
down.
no counter.
there really isn't. I've won with both.
Well, depending
Both
on
lethal has happened with the Malkazar milkshake.
depending on what day eight milks a shaken falls on, I would love to join. If not,
Hell yeah.
Josh,
Let's do it.
definitely just ping me on Twitter, man. We need to make this happen. I feel bad. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like a jerk now.
No.
You
I've
should.
never actually got around to like bugging you in when you were doing heroes and stuff because I've been slacking on that. I've just been doing all milkshake.
I've been doing my best to split my time between all Blizzard games that I enjoy, which is all of them, and also Civ 6. So it's been I've been around. Also, yeah, moving, because I haven't mentioned that enough. So, well, Josh, thanks.
I hear that's kind of stressful.
It's a little nuts. It's a little nuts. I just received a text during the break that the air compressor that was supposed to be working the nail gun to get our baseboards in is not working. So I don't know what's happening after this, because that's what I was going to go help with. But
Gonna have to go old school, dude.
yeah,
Hammer.
or just get some glue or something. I hear there's some nice glue nowadays for baseboards.
Duct tape.
Duct. I'm just gonna. We have plenty of painting tape. We'll just use the blue masking tape, fold it over on itself, and that'll totally hold for the rest of
People
the
come
house's
over
life,
and you're
right?
like, so how'd you put the floors down? Oh, I taped them.
Taped them.
You know.
Just tape. Taping. Well, thanks for calling in, Josh.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Good luck with your shakes and your milk.
All right, brother. I'll see you soon.
Let's see if we can get David in here, or as he apparently prefers, Buckeye Fitzy.
Oh, Buckeye Fitzy.
Yeah. There's a Buckeye Fitzy. Oh my God, you look the most like your avatar in Skype out of anyone that has ever called into the show.
It may or may not have been a screenshot.
Like I literally just took that.
Oh, Buckeye Fitzy, welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
All right, how are you guys doing?
Doing just
Nice.
swell.
Doing well, dude.
All right, so I got 2 topics for you. We'll get through them quickly here, since I know you probably got other callers today.
Hey, it's pretty quiet, actually. Don't worry about it.
All right, well, first, I wanted to definitely thank Dills for putting together DHL and finally taking part in that this season.
Nice,
I
dude.
I believe I'm playing the defending champion, at least if his Slack profile is.
Oh,
any-
Big K.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
my matchup tonight. So
Uh-oh. Yeah, watch out. He's good. He's real
Yeah.
good.
So anyway, I'll hope to do better than I did against Rational Pie in the last taco, where I just got totally rolled. Thanks to Freeze Mage not doing anything, but thanks also to Joss for putting together tacos. Those have been good ways to get tournament play for those of us that don't have a ton of time. I wanted to know, since I struggle with using Battlefy and Challenge, I mean, it depends what browser you're in and things, whether they're going to work right or not. Do you guys have any feel from the people you talk to at BlizzCon, whether with Heroic Tavern Brawl and all this, is tournament mode any closer than it used to be, or do you think that's still kind of a pipe dream?
Unfortunately, I'm still going to go with Pipe Dream right now.
Yeah, we don't really have any inside knowledge, unfortunately. But some of the comments that have come out of Blizzard outside of Heroic Tavern Brawl have been very much broken my spirit.
Disheartening.
Shall we say? Yes, disheartening is a good word for it. Normally, Sparkly Happy Jocelyn is very pessimistic when it comes to tournament mode.
It's not
I
a
hope
happy
that,
topic. It's not a happy topic.
Yeah, I really hope that some of the information that they got out of Heroic Tavern Brawl, like I hope there were enough people that played. It seemed like the streams were really well received, so I'm hoping that is enough information for them to go ahead and say, yes, this is clearly something that the community wants. They want some sort of a competitive in-client mode, high stakes, high rewards, that kind of a thing, and hopefully that will lead to something along the lines of tournament mode. But we are way far out.
Like they don't even like the friends list. You shouldn't have to add a friend to then challenge. Like you should be able to just like put in a battle tag and challenge somebody. Like there's so many friggin' tools that seem so simple and like the things that should just be in there, right? And yet they are not, right? Like even like creating a chat channel for a tournament that then everyone joins and then can leave when they're done with the tournament would be friggin' great. But instead it's like I'm deleting people every time I have a new DHL match, and it's just so dumb. But I will say this: in the past, people who work at Blizzard have contacted me and asked me how I would envision a tournament mode existing, and what So it's not like they're not thinking about it. It's not like it's not crossing their minds. It's not like there isn't a chance. It's not like the priority right now,
Yeah, they're definitely not ignoring it, and they are reaching out to community members and asking the question, and that's great. But I mean, man, this far into Hearthstone's lifespan, I would have assumed that this would have been something that they already would have been working on, and as of right now, they're really not. They're still in the, gathering information, because they even said so at the Q&A at BlizzCon was, somebody asked the question about tournament mode, and the stock answer seems now to be, well, everyone's vision for tournament mode is different. And it's like, Not really.
Not that different.
Yeah, they're not that wildly
I would
different.
have never
so-
expected episode 200 would come before tournament.
Yeah, it
but-
seems like it's a very much like a stopgap kind of an answer that they're giving us right now. That if we just keep saying this, then they know we're thinking about it, but we don't have to commit to anything. And I'm getting so I'm very pessimistic about us getting a tournament mode anytime soon. It's probably going to be years out.
Oh God. Don't say that.
No, I am telling you, I am miss pessimistic right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, you guys have heard me on the show and even more off the show. It's like the two biggest points of contention with Hearthstone: no tournament mode angers me beyond belief, and the fact that Arena hasn't gotten jack since the launch, really, other than bumping it up to 12 wins, drives me crazy as well. So, I mean, credit where it's due. Yeah, Heroic Brawl came out. It was way more interesting than I thought it was going to be. And they even came out and said, listen, hey, we're looking at this to see, to kind of gauge interest in more hardcore types of ways to play Hearthstone. And that's great. And that's fine. It's just bizarre. Like, this is just a weird end of the year for Hearthstone, right? Because it's like, I mean, if you just want to talk about that tournament mode, I mean, my answer is I'm pissed. It's just like, that's all there is to it. I just want tournament mode. It's the thing I want more than anything else in the game. But if I'm looking at the bigger picture, it's just a strange end of 2016 for Hearthstone because, I mean, Streets of Gadgets in, I'm excited for it. There's some really cool stuff coming. I love the theme. And I thought the presentation at BlizzCon was really expertly executed. But at the end of the day, if I'm just thinking about like game mechanics and game systems, the Heroic Brawl announcement was more exciting than anything at BlizzCon. And I just thought that was very strange. That they're just like, yeah, and a new expansion. Here's a woeful small amount of cards that we have to show you. And 2 weeks ago, we announced this thing that blew the doors off of Reddit, and that's all anyone was talking about. So it seemed very weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's a failure of PR or what. But I feel like the story of Hearthstone is they've always kind of struggled with PR, right? Like,
sure.
You guys remember when like the custom heroes got announced? People lost their minds.
Yeah. But I also think though a little bit there was just like it's like the life cycle of Hearthstone. Like not every game is going to peak exactly in November, right? With like some giant announcement. Like Hearthstone is not really necessarily set up now for that. So like things come out when they come out, and
no, you're right.
That's going to change even more. That's going to change even more next year because we're not even going to have the finals at BlizzCon. The finals are going to be in like March.
Yeah, they're going to make their own thing. Yeah.
So we'll be hoping like Diablo fans were this year for just anything at all.
Exactly.
Every BlizzCon.
Yeah.
But
all right, well,
I mean, I'm very optimistic about Hearthstone in general. I was talking about this on my stream last night. It's my favorite game right now. It's the game I play more than any other game. And I know like that's not everyone's thought process around Hearthstone. I know some people have gotten a little bit jaded around Hearthstone and have stopped playing it as much, but I really think if you want to play Hearthstone and have a fun time, it still offers like just the most just fun of any of the games that I'm playing right now. So when I'm playing like Overwatch or Heroes, I'm like freaking try-harding and frustrated and whatever, and then like I could just be like Reno, Cthulhu, N'Zoth, whatever, Yogg, and like just have a freaking blast, right? So
no, that is the thing. That's the thing. I always feel like I need to remind folks, and this came up in conversation with Team 5 members at BlizzCon, and I said the same thing to them. I'm just like, listen, we're on this subject because it came up, but I'm literally talking about my least favorite thing about one of my all-time favorite games, and that is like you need to filter it through that because I mean you brought the subject up, so we're going to discuss it, and this particular subject of one is one that for I think all three of us is just a negative topic at this point because like Dill said, I don't think any of us thought we'd be 200 weeks later, episode 200 of TAC, and still no competitive way to play Hearthstone in game. But I'm with you as well, Dills. I mean, it is still Hearthstone. The game itself is still nuts, and the reason I think the three of us so passionately want a tournament mode or just another more competitive way to play the game is because of how much we like it.
Yep, we just want more ways to play this super fun game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and absolutely. I think that's what it comes down to is we want perfection or betterness out of the things that we love the most. And I think Hearthstone qualifies in that boat. Let's do my second topic, which is a happier topic, but one that you probably still don't know much of anything about. And that is, do you guys have any speculation about what the future of Nerdtacular is going to be? Because Scott is at least making the sounds that this is the last one of its form. It's going to be the last one at Snowbird. And having gone to 2014 and 2015 and going again next year, I mean, I'm going to miss that opportunity to see you guys and see everybody in the community, because obviously with my podcast segments, I've got listeners that want to talk to me as well. So what do you think the future is? Is this going to be a traveling road show, or what do you think?
Well, it is the last one of its kind. We are never going to Utah again. We are never going to Snowbird again. There will be no more like multi-day big con that is currently what Nerdtacular is. So it's definitely unfortunate, and I understand it's a lot of work for Scott or for anyone like Garrett who organizes cons of that kind. It's a ton of work. And I understand wanting to step away from that after what Scott's been doing it for basically 10 years now. So it's a lot of work. But it is unfortunate to not have that kind of everyone gathers in one place kind of a thing, because I find even with BlizzCon that's similar, it's so big that you don't get to see everyone and spend the kind of time that you get at Nerdtacular. So I'm going to miss it for sure.
As to what form it will take in the future, I have no clue.
Obviously it's not our call, it's Scott's thing, so I have no idea. But
yeah, we just go and show up. Sometimes we don't even go to all three of us don't even go to every single Nerdtacular. So I really don't know. I can tell you it's some of the most fun I've ever had, and I will definitely miss it as it currently exists. But as to what the future holds, man, I have no clue.
Yeah, I mean it is sad if it like never is that exact thing again, but it's also changed a lot from what it once was too. Like I went when we just saw a movie.
Yeah.
And then everybody like went out for pizza, and that was Nerdtacular. And then of course obviously now it's a full weekend at Snowbird and everyone's kind of like in this one place. That being said, I think we are getting to a point where there might be con fatigue a little bit. And I know we all want like lots of ways to get together and things to do, but it's getting rough, man. Like I used to go to Hawaii sometimes, but now all my vacations are some event, right?
That is 100% true. I was just talking to my parents. I was home on the weekend and I was saying, like next year in the summer, I might actually like take a vacation. I might
go
come
somewhere nice.
Yeah, I might come to the cottage and just, relax for like a whole week and just not go to a con, not be working, not be, traveling for a reason. I might just chill. And it's like that's for the last, 3-ish to 4 years has been just not a possibility, because all my vacation time, all my time off, all my money, everything has gone into attending cons. So I agree with you, Dills, that at least for those of us on kind of the other side of it, where there is this kind of work obligation to attend, it'll be nice to have a breather.
Mm-hmm. Like BlizzCon, I'll still do every year.
Yeah,
it's BlizzCon, and then like Nerdtacular will be this year, and then we'll kind of play it by ear on what actually happens after that. They are some of the most fun I ever have, and I don't feel bad about spending, like the dollars and the time that would be allotted for like some sort of casual vacation to those things, because they are super good, super fun.
Well, it's so nice because everyone's in the same place, right? Like everyone can schedule their vacation, and you essentially get to go on a vacation with all of your internet nerd friends who you normally don't see.
Scott might be feeling that a little bit too, where it's just kind of like as soon as Nerdtacular's over, he's like planning the next one. It's like in that kind of feeling of always having it out there. It's like there's this little bit of stress.
I feel like he took a break last year, or took a break this year, and then went, "Whoa, this is awesome! I can actually work on other projects." And so kind of went, "Okay, that's it."
But you know what? We're gonna make this year a friggin' blowout, right?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be there. I think from Tuesday through Monday, so almost a full week at Snowbird. So
I'm going to conjure spells from the mountaintop and literally bring the mountain down, because it will be the end of Nerdtacular.
I'm gonna have sex with Russell Brower. No.
Oh my God! Oh,
I
Oh,
thought we were all talking about cool things we're gonna do.
oh, that got
All right.
so weird so fast. Ooh.
Nobody tell Russell Brower.
Somebody, please warn the
Everyone's gonna
man.
Tell Russell Brower, are you kidding?
Warn
Getting
him.
tweets right now.
Oh, I'm telling him right now. I'm texting him.
Oh, Russell's never coming on the show.
Well, guys, I mean, let's certainly just enjoy the heck out of it. I look forward to seeing you guys all in late June, if not before, on another one of these calls. And thanks for taking my call today, guys.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming on,
calling
Buckeye.
in, dude.
Yep. See you around.
See ya.
Go Giants.
Oh, it's
I love
fantastic.
chat room. That escalated quickly.
It escalated
Yes,
at
it
a
did.
breakneck pace. I have whiplash from your carnal admission. Well,
Not that weird. Patrick will be there too. It's fine.
well, yeah. I
Is he
mean,
gonna be the PR supervision? Like, what is that?
Yeah.
what are you admitting to some is
PR
this
guy there.
some premeditated three-way? What's going on here?
Oh man.
Patrick
All
is a nice man, but yeah, this is getting weird. It's getting weird. Well, the lines are getting quiet, but we can. I've been rummaging through the inbox to see if we got anything, and I've been trying to find anything that mentions the new expansion. So I'll just pull one out. Hopefully this doesn't get weird because I haven't proofread it all that much. But Paul wrote in from the UK and said, "Hey, Chicken Crew, just an observation regarding the new expansion. In previous expansions, we have had the ability of pre-ordering the 50-pack pre-order bundle in-game. We have also seen a card back for people who do pre-order, and then a week or so before, we get our packs mocking us in the open pack menu. This time around, you can only pre-order on Blizzard's site, which I can only guess is a way of boosting profits on the pre-order. But there is no sign of it in-game. Surely having this available in-game makes sense as it reaches more players and in turn would see more orders as a result. Also, the absence of any additional incentive besides the value of the card packs for less may put people off the pre-order as well. My question is why? As a player for nearly 3 years, I have my pre-order down, but I personally haven't felt the buzz for this add-on compared to previous, and just wanted to hear your thoughts and if you feel the same. Would the aforementioned pre-order in-game card back etc. add more hype for the pre-order? Can't tell you how much I love hearing from you guys each week. It really helps brighten my week. Keep on clucking. I thought this strange as well.
Yeah.
The pre-order's been really weird this time, especially from a Canadian perspective, at least, because when you order on the website, it's US dollars. So even with the the cheaper pre-order bonus, it's actually more expensive to pre-order than it is to buy the largest amount of packs you can normally buy, because it's localized to Canadian dollars. So it's actually cheaper to buy not the pre-order for us. It's it's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bizarre move, and I'm confused as to why they did it this way, because the email says, more players are going to see it, more players are going to purchase it. Like, it should even have like a little pre-order button over the store. You know, like they should go all out trying to make sure that people understand that this is a thing. Because we talk, obviously we're in the scene. We like look at Reddit and whatever. There's millions of players who play the game, and maybe 5% of them ever read anything about it, pay attention, whatever. Most people just open Hearthstone and then they play some Hearthstone. And those people may not even friggin' know that there's a pre-order, may not even know that an expansion's coming and what day. And then suddenly on expansion day, they'll be like, oh, look, new packs, Like, there's a lot of people who play that way, and we don't think of them, we don't see them, but they're not ever going to spend that money. So
yeah, and I think it's somewhere in the launcher, like it's one of the things that pops by. But I don't know about you guys, I miss things in the launcher all the time because I literally just like click Hearthstone, click play. Like, I don't sit there wondering.
Sure.
So I feel like if that's their only way to get actual active players to realize that the pre-order's a thing. Because, I mean, personally, when I was like, oh, yeah, there's a pre-order, yay, the first thing I did was I went into my client, even knowing that there was going to be a pre-order. And I went to the shop and I was like, hang on, where's the pre-order? So even
there's probably a lot of people
involved,
who've never even opened the friggin' client because they only play on their phone or their iPad or whatever.
True,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Bizarre move.
definitely a weird decision.
Yeah, I almost never buy in-game stuff for Blizzard games from the the online web store.
Actually, this was like the first time I think I've done that since I think I did a name change once or something.
Yeah,
I think
This is
yeah,
the last time I did it.
for me, I purchased the expansions for Warcraft on the website,
Okay.
but I think that's it.
Oh yeah, I guess I did do that for Legion. And then
Yeah,
regretted it afterwards because I
because
really want the art book.
I don't buy the physical one, so I just buy them through the website.
Yeah.
Because then it like automatically, instantly upgrades your account and everything else. So I find that super easy, but I don't do anything else because you can even buy all that stuff is now when you push the shop button in Warcraft, you can buy all those service things. So there's no reason even to go to the website for Warcraft now, except expansions.
Yeah, it just seems really strange. I mean,
Yeah.
I really can't come up with anything that makes sense. I got nothing.
I mean, the only thing I think that makes sense is that there's other things going on, and the people in charge of integrating it were doing other things. So they're like, just throw it on the website. It's fine.
Yeah,
You know?
that's possibly. Maybe it's more work
It's
than we
just a
think. and
bandwidth
maybe
issue
they're
or
just
something.
busy right now. I'm definitely not any less excited because I'm not getting a card back.
No, at this point, I could care less about card backs. The monthly card back is fine. I don't need a freaking card back every time something happens, though.
Well, and that's what it's actually been data mined now. So we're going to get card backs for, I think, in January, February, March. The card backs for reaching level or rank 20 are themed after each of the different families. So there's going to be a
okay.
Jade Lotus and Goons and Cabal card backs.
And
And,
they all
the
look
Jade
cool.
Lotus
Where's
card
my
back is
special
really nice.
one that's just for pre-purchasing, Jocelyn?
Yeah, I know. There's something else. There's there was one other card back that was data mined. It looks kind of like
By the way, I just opened Hearthstone, and the 50 packs just showed up.
oh yeah.
The patch
Oh,
went
yeah,
live
because
today.
The patch was today.
Patch went live
Okay,
today. That's
okay.
that's why
I
I
was like, we're all talking about how there's nothing in the game, and it's like, hey, here's your pack.
well, it is.
Yeah,
it-
because the
it-
They
patch
are
went
in
live
the game
today
now.
for
They
the
have a
launch
little-
on Thursday.
They have a
Yeah.
little ribbon around them and stuff. And
Yeah.
they're-
Yeah.
but it's
they're in
2
space.
days before launch.
Yeah, true.
In the past, we've had a little more lead time on that.
Well, in the past, they've been there as soon as you've done the pre-order, right? Because
Yes.
everything was in client.
Well, 'cause
You
it was
had
all
a
in
big
client.
pre-order button that you could do one time in the shop, and you got your 50 packs. And
And they'd sit there and shake and taunt you.
yeah,
Yeah.
And just be like,
and
"Damn you,
couldn't open
purple tentacles!"
them. You could not open them.
hmm
Yeah, but who knows? Who knows? It really, I don't know. Nothing makes sense, but it's fine. It's coming on Thursday. We're gonna get our cards. It's fine. I still really would love any type of special light card, even if it just has a date on it or something. Like that would get me excited. Even like make them commons, so like people will still get mad. Don't get me wrong. People get mad about literally everything in this game, but at least I could sit there going, "It's a common. Spend the 40 dust if you want it that bad." I'm sorry, it doesn't have the date. But it would make me feel special, and I think it'd be a pretty low impact thing in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Some type of special fancy card would be great compared to card backs. I'd love that for 5-set gatherings. I'd love that for just about every content release. That would get me excited. I'd be so happy. It's like, yeah, I've got my 12/1/16 stamped, Jade Lotus dude that doesn't summon a golem, so I'm never gonna play it, but it's there. I feel special. So, well, it's a quieter week. We're getting close to the holidays, so I expect it to be less call-ins. So I think it's okay being only a 40-minute as opposed to a 60-minute. Are we in agreement? Cool.
yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah, dude. I'm about to go out and get some dinner with my mom, so I'm good.
I'm going to
I
go
know, Mom.
and old school
She's not here yet.
nails into walls, I guess. Well, thank you everyone who called in. Thank you. I'm glad we got some emails because we haven't gotten to read any darn emails.
I
It's been
know.
weeks.
For like
I
a
feel
month.
really bad.
Yeah.
We actually had someone in chat tonight be like, "Where's the crazy game story?" I'm like, "I'm sorry,
We
they
have-
won't be back until not till after the
It's
expansion."
cards, man.
When the
It's
shows
cards.
are almost
Too
2
many
hours,
cards.
sorry, it's an expansion.
Yep.
These things happen.
Yep.
So thanks again to our patrons. You guys are the whole reasons we do all of this extra content, including the extra episode we'll be doing this Thursday for the launch of the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan. So we will We will see you then. No long-winded outro. Just a huge thanks to our patrons. All of you are awesome. The biggest fans of the Angry Chicken. We can't thank you enough. So thank you all. We're just like, around the holidays, things get expensive. So we're glad you're there. Thanks, everyone.
Agreed.
That'll do it for this episode of the Angry Chicken. Hope you enjoyed the Patron Hangout. And until next time, job's done.
Job's done.
Job's done.
Yes!
Hey! He did it! He did the thing!